Teach them to fish. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Day 1130 of What's She Up To Now. I'm documenting my journey as I transition from the brick and mortar world, corporate world of business, to the online world. The good, the bad, the ugly, the things I've learned that I never even heard about or thought about when I was not online that are a really big deal online, or that impact a lot of us online. Things like FOMO, fear of missing out. I never once remember having fear of missing out of an opportunity or anything in the offline world or in the corporate world. Maybe, oh, I'm gonna not get this promotion, but usually I didn't care about that. I was just doing my own thing in corporate America. And same with building my own businesses. I never really thought about that I had absolute huge examples of fear of missing out, of getting a customer, or creating or doing something. It just wasn't a big deal. And then online, there's all this lack and scarcity and abundance and attention grabbing behavior that, and they build these events up, before COVID-19, and they build up these products and services and with this grandiose attention grabbing presentation and copywriting and things. And then you get this sense of, oh, I'm missing out if I don't do this. I'm missing out if I don't learn this. And it's a lot of it poppycock, nonsense, and made up to create a false sense of urgency, a false sense of scarcity, a false sense of you got to have this thing, when a lot of times we forget with all the bells and whistles that we have to ask ourselves, hey, do I really need this right now? Do I need this? Yeah, I understand it's their timing, but do I need this right now? Or should I make a note of, hey, this is available, this training, this expert, this person is really good at this. Make a note of it so when I'm ready for that or need that thing, then I go get it. I don't have to stop everything I'm doing and do that one thing right now because they're having a once-in-a-lifetime special. Because guess what? A lot of that is made up, and it's just to create a sense of urgency to buy in us. Now, I said, teach a man to fish because I am finishing the sixth 30-plus day Get Up and Go challenge since COVID hit, and in the month of April last year, we did the first 30-plus day Get Up and Go challenge. Why? Because I didn't know what I was going to freaking do. I mean, I knew I had to make massive changes and pivots, but not so much as most of the people I was talking to and interacting with and working with at the time. My business had been online for a couple of years, and we were just kind of chugging away doing the same thing. We pivoted a little. We had to make some changes because a lot of our customers' businesses were being shut down or in a different position, and it meant changes for them, massive changes for them, and they needed help getting through that transition period. And we're still transitioning. We're still working on transitioning and morphing and creating what business is going to look like for many of them going forward, me included. It's continuing to evolve and change and grow. So I finished the last day today, and whenever I finish the last day of a challenge that I'm doing with other people, I get this sense of, oh, dang it, I like knowing that I'm going to be doing it every day. So I am going to say right now, we're going to do it again in April, the month of April, because April 29th to middle of May, I'm not sure the date yet, I'm going to be traveling, and that makes it really hard to be doing a daily challenge. I've done it before, but I've done challenges before when I'm traveling. It's just sort of, it gets interrupted and gets a pain. I was doing a 90-day lower your blood pressure challenge when I went on a cruise. My last trip, actually big trip, was a cruise with the gym boat in 2019, November of 2019, and I was doing a challenge during that for lowering my blood pressure. So what I had to do is I had to record all of those challenges for that week, the week ahead of time, and then release them as I was on the ship, because I could not have depended on ship Wi-Fi. If you've ever been on a cruise, sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's non-existent. And so since I've been on cruises before, I knew not to think or count on that being a possibility. So I pre-did my content, and instead of doing that for a 2+ week period of time, I would rather do a challenge before we go and before we go on that trip, and then I can be more present on the trip as well as more present with people in the challenge. So April 1st through the May 2nd or so, we will do the next 30-plus day Get Up and Go challenge. I would love people's input or feedback or thoughts or feelings about what they'd like to see or what they'd not like to see as part of that. If you're interested or never seen one before, all 6 of the previous challenges plus other things, we've got 9 units in the private Facebook group it's called Get Up and Go Challenge. It's a private Facebook group. We also have a page where I do the challenge and anybody can see that. But if you really want behind the scenes in order and to be able to search by topic and things, you can go into the group. You just answer 3 questions because I want to make sure you're not going to go in there and spam everybody, because people hate that, right? We hate to be spammed. We hate to be just sit buy my stuff. Nobody likes that. So there's no selling in there. It's just the past challenges, and you can go and you can see and you can say, okay, yeah, I see how you did the first one. That really sucked. Let me go see what you did in the last one and what's different, and if I've got some input or I'd like to see something different. The last 3 or 4 have followed pretty much the same format. I don't remember when exactly I decided to concentrate on tools that I had in my toolbox that I've learned throughout my life, but I think it was probably, I don't know if it might not have been until August or October, one of those. I think I did it for the last 4, so probably August, maybe October. I don't remember. One of those. I've got all my old challenges sitting here, but I could look. So I started to do a tool a day. So in addition to teaching a little lesson a day, I had a specific tool that would help you with that lesson or that part of the framework for the day, and then we would apply that tool to what we were talking about, and you would use it and apply it to your life. I would give an example of how I was using it and applying it to my life and my application of the SOAP framework, and then you would go do it yourself, either in the same area, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationship, or contribution, or you might be working in a different area. Sometimes it was just, hey, whatever area you want to work on, pick it, and then we'll work on that. So I'll think about it during March. I'll do some other things during March. I might do a short challenge. I might do a 5 or 10 day challenge during March, just for the fun of it, leading up to the 30-day challenge in April. And then we'll do the 30-day challenge in April. We'll take May off because I'll be traveling, and from the Get Up and Go challenge only. Remember, I'm doing a 365-day challenge to do one thing every day that centers you. I will do that while I'm traveling. This is a little book. I can take it with me. I take this in my phone, and if I find my wireless mic, that would be awesome, so my lips match my words coming out of my mouth. If I don't find it, I'll get another one. But I can easily do this one on the road, right? And I'm going to do it every day as well, because this is a challenge. I think we're day 61 today, where I have 62 days in the year already that I said, hey, I'm going to do a challenge every day this year. So I'm going to do this one even when I'm traveling, because this is a short and easy one that I can do traveling. Today, what do we have? Oh, we had something by Dale Carnegie, which kind of irritated me. He said, the man who dies rich dies disgraced. And I'm like, hey, if I recall, Dale Carnegie, Andrew Carnegie, died a very wealthy man. So was he disgraced? I don't know. You be the judge. But all we're doing today then is sharing us, our skills, our resources, our money, whatever, and how we're sharing how we did that. So that's easy to do while I'm traveling, right? I can still do these challenges while I'm traveling. So this one will go with me for sure. So even when I say I'm not doing any challenges, I'm always doing lots of challenges, right? I'm doing a 365-day challenge. I'm just finished today a 30-plus day challenge. I'm also doing several other people's challenges, and I think this month, March, will be the month that I actually finish my book on challenges and get my book framed out and done on challenges. I'm going to have to get some help on that. I definitely need an editor, but I also need some people, I think, to help me transcribe some things to get the pieces of content for that book done. It's outlined, it's ready to go, but I've just been making excuses for not getting it done, because I'm like, I'm not sure this is my thing. So instead of doubting that this is my thing, I'm just going to do it, and then we'll find out if it's my thing or not. Maybe it will lead me to my next thing, because I'm always looking for my next thing. But as long as I can do this and contribute and add some value to people's lives, I'm going to continue to do it because it's fun. It also keeps me focused and centered and working on improving all these areas and aspects of my life as well. If I'm holding other people to a standard to do it, to learn, to grow, to use tools to figure out what works for them, I'm definitely going to hold myself to that same standard and even more. So finish that today. Our idiom, our proverb today was, give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish, he eats for a lifetime. Now there's lots of different versions of that, but we talked about that and the importance of having processes and procedures and systems that you can teach other people so that you can delegate off some of the things that you don't love to do all by yourself in your business. Or you might love to do them, but you know you're not the best in your organization at it, so you're going to delegate it and teach somebody else how to do it. We teach our kids to cook, we teach our kids to walk, we teach our kids to talk and communicate with other people so that they can go out and be awesome human beings. We do the same thing with the people we interact with on our businesses. We want to make sure that our employees are being trained, getting the feedback, so they can continuously improve and know how to use the process and system, and then improve and add value to those processes and systems so that our business can continue to grow. So those are my 3 main pieces of content and challenges that I'm doing right now. Plus I document my journey in this little conversational piece. It's just me babbling about what I'm working on or what I'm not. And then April will do the next challenge, and beyond that, I might have some surprises in May. Surprises that will lead to something different in June, of course, because I've always got stuff going on that I'm working on, I'm going to move ahead with. Any questions about offline businesses, brick and mortar businesses, pivoting, transforming your business, changing? If you're stuck in any way, shape, or form, I might not know the answer, but I guarantee I've got a resource or somebody that can help with that. Either a book, a report, a webinar, an expert, somebody I know I can help you so that you don't feel like I often have in the past where I've got this question, I know I need to do something next, I'm not even sure what it is, but I know that I need to keep moving, so what am I going to do? And I don't have anyone to ask. Let me be that resource for you. Just ask, and again, I might know the answer and be able to help you, boom, right away, or I might for sure know a resource that could help you. I do know a resource that can help you. When you're as old as I am, you got lots of resources and people that you know are experts and can help in different areas and aspects of our business as well as our life. Maybe it's a personal thing, maybe it's an emotional thing, you're having a trauma or a drama or going through a divorce or something, and you need a counselor, you need somebody to talk to, or you need a neutral third party to talk to, then I can hook you up with somebody that can help you do that. It's definitely not me, but I can find you a resource so that you don't ever feel lost or that you don't know what to do next or who to ask. All right, that's all I've got today. I've got mega lots of stuff to do today. I've got at least 2 granddaughters I get to see today. I only have 2 granddaughters, so I guess that's all of them. But I'm always excited on Wednesdays because I get to spend time with both my granddaughters. Have an awesome day. I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow. Sharon out. Bye.